Hello, my name is Michelle, and welcome to my presentation. I hope by the end of this presentation, I'm able to convey the seriousness surrounding the stigma of mental illness and how I propose we put an end to it. This is an issue that has grown significantly over the years as more people are diagnosed with mental illnesses, and it is resulting in extreme outcomes. If there are any questions or comments, please feel free to comment here or in the discussion board. Oftentimes, when we don't know a lot about a subject, many of us may form an opinion based on how people close to us may feel. Sometimes this creates fans for a specific sports team, but sometimes it can pass on a generally negative thought that is associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. Stigma is defined as a negative thought associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person, as previously mentioned. This is usually the opinion that is formed about a topic solely based on what you may have heard someone gossip about rather than fact about these topics. The Encyclopedia of Depression defines one of the major symptoms of depression as having a loss of interest in pleasure or daily activities. Many people who suffer from depression are afraid of how others will view them if they were to know about their depression. This causes so many sufferers to go untreated just to avoid the ridicule they may face from family, friends, even coworkers. Nobody wants to be attached to the stigma that surrounds mental illness. Once more people began being diagnosed with depression, society began to realize there was a lack of knowledge in our population and began talking more about fact to try to change the stigma that had already been created. This was such a great turning point for mental health awareness, but not as effective as they may have hoped. And that's about where my proposed solution comes into play. I propose we add education on mental health to all school curriculums. Ideally, teachers would be able to take courses, whether it be online or on the ground, and then all course content would be created by a trained professional such as a psychiatrist that would create the lesson plan that would be provided to all of the health classes. By structuring the plan in this way, it ensures all of the schools have the same material and all of the teachers are up to date on the current facts and all new research information. Budgeting for a plan of this magnitude will take careful planning. Schools are already cutting programs from their curriculum due to budget issues. And so in order to put this plan into motion, a proposal on obtaining the required funding would be necessary. By making mental health education a priority, we can overcome the stigma, and in doing so, make people feel more comfortable with seeking help. Once we replace stigma with fact, the hope is society will become more understanding. Not only that, but we will also learn how to recognize the symptoms of depression and how to properly address the issue, or be able to easily find someone who is able to help. In doing so, we as a community can hopefully decrease the number of suicides committed and mental health-related drug and/or alcohol addictions. Given that we all either know someone, a loved one, a friend, anyone that suffers with a mental illness or depression, or maybe we ourselves have in the past or currently are going through depression or anxiety, raising this awareness is something we can all appreciate. This concludes my presentation. I hope I was able to accomplish raising awareness regarding mental health stigma and how we can change it. Thank you all for your time, and again, if there are any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you again.